Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 90. I know I'm late. I did wake up at 1, which was really bad. I went to sleep at 4. We had dinner at 3. Okay. But let me tell you what I made. Now, I could have made my own pizza dough, but I never really learned how to make my own pizza dough, so my mama probably got a recipe in there. But I made pizza, I made barbecue wings, and I made a salad. I should have made some french fries, but I wanted to be healthy, So we didn't go to Giant Eagle until around 1:28. Then we had to cook the wings. I don't know why I didn't cook the wings beforehand, because I already had them. But, yeah. So, I woke up at a smooth 1. I could have, yeah. But I'm doing everything that I need to do. I'm still going to go do my job at 6. So I still got 2 hours. I got to finish my schoolwork, edit this video, and do everything that I need to do, and I will. So yay. Anyway, I want to let you all know that Camera, have a podcast. It's called Talking Candidly with Camera. You can find it right up there. And if by chance I do not have it in the card, then you'll find it as the pinned comment. I promise. Okay, so let's get to this boring ass stuff. My phone is on 15%. I did my Spanish. I'm getting back into learning Spanish, so be proud of me for that. Anyway, so why in the hell do we even see Andrea? Lamondre ain't getting out. Why the hell do we care? We don't. Or I'm sorry, I don't. Anyway, she's meeting with a detective who knows about Dre's case. Bro, when I tell you I'm burning up, I should have turned on that fan. But turning on the fan means I got to edit this video. And all I'm trying to do is put that damn and then that's it. Okay? Anyway. The detective knows about Dre's case, so she wants to know if he knows anything about why he's still in prison. And I'm like, no, he wouldn't. Anyway, the detective said that, because Drea said that Lamondre said that he won his appeal, and so that meant that he was gonna get out. The detective said just because he won his appeal doesn't mean that he gets out. It's an appeal. It's not a I'm out of jail. So, he says that he's known Dre for a long time, and she's in over her head, and she'll meet the real Dre when he gets out. And they have a top 10 list in Daytona Beach. Well, he was top 10, but I'm top 5. Damn it. What's the damn song? Top 10, but I'm not 10. And I'm top 2, but I'm not 2. Thought you had one, but it's not one. Nigga, nah. I'm sorry. You don't know the song. Excuse me. Top 10, but I'm not 10. Is it top 2, but I'm not 2? Thought you had one, but it's not one. Nigga, nah. Sorry. Anyway, this nigga's in the top 5, okay? This nigga is higher on the list than Klay Thompson is. I'm sorry. That's a basketball reference. Excuse me. I'm a little bit... Y'all, I'm suffering. I know I'm supposed to be talking about this stupid ass show, but I'm suffering. I need for basketball to come back immediately. I don't care about football. I don't care about baseball. I need basketball. I can't be and don't nobody give a fuck about the WNBA. So it's not like I can watch the games. So anyway, he's top 5 villains in Daytona Beach. He doesn't think that he'll change. The detective doesn't think that Dre will change when he gets out. And He thinks that as soon as he comes out, he'll be right to who he used to be. And the detective says that if you were my daughter, I'd tell you to cut your losses. Well, I hope we don't see that anymore. Anyway, we see Glorietta. Glorietta is a little bit what we call manic. Okay? She crying. She got a whole bunch of balloons. She done left the house at 5 a.m. She crying in the car, says she messed up her makeup. Then she crying again. But, okay, look at me cry. And then the same thing that I'm doing is what she was doing. I just don't understand. Do you see something missing from my face? I just don't understand. Do you see something missing? You know, when you cry, is something missing off my face that normally people have when they cry? It's called tears. Okay. Where were the tears? Where were the tears? I just messed up my makeup and I have to do it again. Anyway, she bring all them damn balloons into the correctional building, and I would have told her ass, get your ass out of here with them balloons. What, they got contraband in there? Get your ass out of this building with those balloons. Anyway, she's waiting for him. She can't wait to get married and wants to do it as soon as possible. My husband was like, why he look like that on the picture? And I didn't see him. Then they showed him again. And I was like, ugh. And I'm sorry. I was like, then they showed him in real life. And I was like, he don't look like Shane. Okay. Shane's picture does not do him justice. Anyway. So, you know, they kiss. He was incarcerated for 2.5 years for second-degree burglary. He thought she had a sexy voice, and that's how I progressed from there. But the way he was talking was like, now that I'm out of prison, this shit over with. It's over, and I feel so alone. Sorry. Then they get to the car because she can't find the damn car. And then she like, what you gonna do with your balloons? And he released them. And I say, you know how much money she probably paid for them balloons? Them don't look like, some of them look like dollar store balloons. But either way, it seemed like she paid about a good $30 in dollar store. That's still a lot of money. And you gonna release them balloons? And she said, because she said, I know this nigga didn't just release these balloons that I done paid all this money for, okay? But anyway, that's the end of their story. I don't know why I keep doing this. Like, anyway, who's Josh and Cheryl? He arrives to the hotel. She didn't pick him up, I guess. He says that she says that he is her Prince Charming. He just comes with some glitches, and one of the glitches is that he owes $84,400 in restitution. So he has to make $40 payments a month. She says it'll be better to make $100 payments a month, so she's gonna pay. He says, no, I don't want you to pay. He says, I want to ask them, can I get my license before paying? Now, I was wondering, did he actually mean a license, or did he mean a state ID? I'm not giving your ass no license. I'll give you a state ID, yes. Anytime, any place. I was going to sing a song, but I didn't. You saw me? I caught myself. Anyway, but I will never, ever give you a license. Not right now. No. She says, no, you need to pay the restitution and then get your license. That's still 84 months. Oh shit, I don't know how to count, because that's 840 months. I'm sorry, that's not $1,000. That's, girl, sorry, excuse me. You don't know. You anyway. He says he doesn't want her to take care of him. Cheryl says something, and then she says, so I'm only good for you in prison, and he says yes, and she says, oh, so you just said I'm only good for you in prison, Josh. Like, oh my God. And he like, Chill out, Cheryl. Or is her name Carol? I really got confused when I was calling her Cheryl and Carol from Archer, so I really don't know if her name is Cheryl or Carol. Anyway, um, she says to the cameras, "Get out of here right now. I need to talk to John." Oh, Josh. Excuse me. And the Josh don't leave. The cameras don't leave. She come back. She like, "I don't want to argue." He like, "I don't want to argue either." He says in his confessional that she great some of the times, but she got mood swings. Then he's like, "Come on, let's just go someplace." And guess where they went? To a bank. And it took me a second because when they were in the bank, I was like, okay, who goes to a bank and what, is this supposed to be a date? And then I thought this nigga went to jail for robbing a bank. So they showed a scene where the head teller, they take him into the office and he's like, y'all don't look at past felonies, right? No, it's a bank. It's a bank. Anyway, so the head teller says no, and he says, "Oh, well, I'm fresh out." And she said, "Why?" "For robbing a bank." I would have said, "Get your ass get your ass out of my place of work immediately." Okay? This is not Set It Off, and I am not Vivica A. Fox. Okay? No. They won't be firing me. They won't be firing me. You hear me? They won't be firing me. And he said, "Well, I'm a reformed robber. I don't take money. I give it to the banks." And she said, "Okay, haha, we'll take it." And he said, "Hey, that used to be my motto too." Don't Please don't joke about things like that. Anyway, you know who's boring? Daniel and Lizzie. Daniel is, with his mama, but he says he doesn't want to be with his mother because his mother does too much and calling Lizzie a drunk, and we ain't gonna do all that. And his mother says that Lizzie always wants to drink and she doesn't want Daniel to give up one habit for another. Daniel says that you always talking about the bad things, you never bring up the good things, and I don't want you to be a part of my relationship. His mother says that I'm the one who supported you, and for these was he in prison for 7 years? I don't think so. Anyway, I'm the one who supported you, and she didn't write you, and she didn't visit you, and when you wrote that 14-page letter, she didn't respond. And I said, "Don't y'all talk on the phone? Why do I have to respond? Why can't I say, 'Hey, I seen your letter, it was cool'?" No? Oh, okay. Anyway, Daniel says, even though it hurt him, he understands why she didn't come to jail, and she has done a lot to better herself. And his mother, Teresa, says that she won't trust Lizzie until, she sees that she's doing right by her son, until she's good enough for her son. And I said, who, the one who was on meth? That son? Oh, okay. She also says that she may not even be being truthful to you. And Daniel says that he would choose Lizzie over the world. He would choose Lizzie over his mother. And then Lizzie pulls up and Lizzie says she tired of Teresa talking shit, so she gonna put an end to it. Bars. His mother says that I'm very concerned that he'll start drinking and that'll lead to, or start heavily drinking and that'll lead to drugs. Lizzie says that she's not going to, allow that to happen. Teresa says that, are you going to be there for him on the bad days? And she says, I'm going to school for social work. Why would I want to help people out of their bad days but not help him out of his bad day? And Teresa just says, I don't want to lose my son again and go through that again. And Lizzie says, that I would be losing everything as well. And then they hug each other and they're fine. So that's it. Anyway, we see Amber and Vincent. They are driving in the car, and his grandmother calls. His grandmother calls, and his grandmother like, "What you doing, big homie?" And he says, "Oh, I'm doing a side job." And she said, "A side job." So he drops her off to meet up with her friend. She meets up with her friend, and she says that it's been really awkward with Vincent, and it was weird that when he said that he wanted to get a job here, and her friend off the bat think he a con artist. And she tells her that he adopted puppy, and she like, nah, this nigga's a con artiste, okay. And her friend is like, maybe he trying to get you pregnant and have a baby with you and get married to you so he can, write it off, do a tax write off, and it all just sounds like a damn situation. And I guess they supposed to be meeting, tonight, so she gonna get down to the bottom of it. Okay, so great. Let's move on to. Oh, do I have two people to talk about? Hold on. I talked about Daniel. I talked about Dre. I talked about Glorietta. I talked about Amber. I talked about Josh. So let's talk about Lacey. Lacey is back home with her children. And just like Michael's bitch ass, now it's Lacey and Josh. I'm sorry, John. Why is her father's name John? Why do you want to be with a person who has your mother or father's first name? That's so weird to me. So weird to me. Anyway, Lacey says that the last 2 days have been an emotional roller coaster, so she's very happy to see her kids. Her father asks about how the modeling job went, and she's like, it went great. Yeah, I'm sure it did. The storm that she was driving in when she was going to see Shane hit them, and like the backyard is all messed up, and she says that the backyard represents what she's going through. Lacey has been ignoring John's phone calls, and she doesn't know what to do. And she says the reason why she goes with inmates is because regular men are boring, and they just don't have that. I don't know what that is, but they don't have that. And her father is like, bro, you still about to marry him. He still got 10 years of parole to do, which means you got 10 years of probation to do. And then she says, I have something to tell you. Marlo might be John's kid. So apparently she got a child named Marlo, who may be John's kid, but also may be her ex-husband's child. And when John gets out, he's going to get a DNA test. She says that if John is her child's father, it'll be difficult for her and Shane to be together. Then we see her about to go meet John, see him in prison. And she's nervous because she doesn't know if the visit will go good or bad. And she says that in these, whatever days that she was with Shane, she fell in love. And she needs to tell John about Shane because they're engaged. And yeah, anyway, girl, that's the best bet for you to tell that nigga before he gets out, so you can have him change his parole to not your place. Anyway, I'm done. It was boring. This episode was very boring. It felt more like 3 hours. Felt like I was watching an episode of 90 Day. And I cannot. Anyway, if you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.